Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Yeah, Facebook changed up the go live to something totally new and it wouldn't give me the option to go live and I'd switch back to the old version and it was kind of a strange thing. So sorry that I'm a few minutes late, but things happen. It's just that's how it happens. I'm Jen Blumenthal. I'm founder of Intuition School where I teach women how to use their intuition and their creativity to develop their spiritual gifts so they can heal themselves and help others. And that's part of what we're doing here. Welcome to the Daily Ground, where we're getting together every day for 2 weeks. So our last day is this Friday, March 27th, to get some grounding in. Hey, Kristen. And the reason that we do that is because when we are not grounded, when we are not centered, when we are up in our heads and things are spinning and we're busy and we're outward focused, we don't have access to our intuition. We don't have access to our inner wisdom and our inner resources, the things that we need, especially now to maneuver this new normal that we're in, this unknown time. We need that access to our intuition. And so we ground, we move the energy down through our bodies, we anchor into the earth, and we come back to ourselves. We come back to our own power, and then we're able to handle whatever comes at us. Okay? I'm noticing, and I love this, I'm noticing more teachers and artists and coaches and all sorts of things offering free classes online, free experiences, opportunities to build community, because community is something we really need right now when, especially when we don't have the opportunity to be in person in community. So if you see those things, take advantage of them, participate, this kind of stuff, and help yourself have a healthy immune system, not just in your body, but a healthy spiritual immune system, a healthy mental immune system, healthy emotional immune system. One thing I want to say about the fear that's going around these days. Been talking a lot about how there's so much fear being spread, and we don't want to be part of that spreading the fear. That's part of why we get grounded, is so that we're not swept up in the current of that. But what I want you to know, even beyond that, is if you do feel fear, if you are afraid, pushing it down is not the answer to get rid of it. So you want to be able to acknowledge how you're feeling. You want to feel your feelings without judgment. You want to allow them to be. You want to allow yourself to be who you are. And if in a moment you're feeling anxious and afraid, acknowledge that and let yourself be that for a moment. And then do what you need to do to let that energy move through you so that it doesn't cling to you and hang on. It's the clinging and hanging on and ignoring it, pretending it doesn't exist, shoving it down in your body that causes problems later on. Okay? So if you do see something that makes you feel anxious or afraid, or if you're experiencing something in your life, acknowledge that. Allow yourself to feel what you feel. All feelings are valid. All feelings are valid. All emotions are valid. And they're all very loyal to your inner state of being. And then find a way to let that move through you so it doesn't get stuck. So you don't get stuck wallowing in that. That's the healthy way to deal with fear and emotion. Okay? So, that's my advice for today. Let's do some grounding. So every day that we do this, we cut our cords to start with. You can cut your cords 100 times a day. I recommend that you do. Super simple. Cutting your cords from a person, place, thing, experience, emotion does not hurt anything. It does not hurt anyone. Doesn't mean you don't love anybody. Hey. And it's a healthy way to get your energy back just for a moment. Because we have cords of attachment to all sorts of things, people, place, things, emotions, experiences. And if they're healthy, that's fine. There's an energy exchange there. Your energy is safe and it's protected. If you have an unhealthy cord of attachment to a person, place, thing, event, experience, emotion, your energy is going to be sucked out of you. you're going to get drained. You're going to get pulled in a million different directions. You're going to get pulled off center. You don't want that to happen. Cutting your cords lets you take that back. It gives you a reset, and you can gather yourself and then say, okay, I'm starting over. Okay. So super simple. One of the ways you can do that is go from the top and the bottom, gather your cords. So you can imagine you've got a bunch of cords coming out of the front of you. You gather them, pull them out, chop, 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 cut, cut, cut. Throw the cords in a hole. Say hole. You want to direct the energy where you're going so you don't just send it around you scattered. Brush it off, cover up the hole. You're good. Super easy. 2 seconds, 4 seconds. Really easy. You can also just cut, 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 and then dispose of your cords. So do that as much as you need to, okay? Let's see. What do we want to do today? This is a good one. I like this one. So you have an aura around you, which is an energy field, and you actually have multiple layers of that go out further distances from your body. And if you've ever heard somebody say, hey, you're in my bubble, you know, when somebody stands too close to you and you're like, back up, you're too close. That's because they're in your energy field. They're in one of the layers of your aura, and you feel that, you react to that. So that's your bubble, that's your aura. As we go through our daily life and the experiences that we have, and it's just part of being human, your aura can get, you know, dirty and kind of torn and ripped and you know, scattered at the edges, and it can just get old and worn out. And so we can refresh that. And having a clear, clean aura, you know, getting rid of the stuff that's clinging to your aura, the stuff that you deal with out in the world, is a way to get refreshed and also to come back into your own power and ground yourself, okay? So close your eyes. If you can sit with your arms and legs uncrossed, that's the best. That's how your whole system is open to receiving. So close your eyes, tuning into your breath. We always start this with tuning into your breath, closing your eyes, because you're closing off the stimulus from the outside world, coming back into yourself so you can be present with yourself. And just noticing your breath, noticing what it's doing. You don't have to change it, just being aware of it. Where is your breath as you inhale and exhale? Is it in your chest? Is it coming down into your belly? Is your breathing shallow or is it deep? Just noticing, not judging, not changing. Notice what it feels like moving in and out of your nose or in and out of your mouth. Notice what your breath feels like moving through past your throat. Notice which parts of you expand and contract as you inhale and exhale. And notice how your body, your energy, start to relax as you tune in and get quiet and be present. So imagining the layers of aura that you have around you. So these are bubbles that surround your whole body. And you have multiple layers. I don't actually know how many you have. 7? I think you have 7. So let's say the first layer that is closest to your body. I want you to imagine light coming down from above. So whatever your higher power is, whatever you consider to be your higher power, God, universe, spirit, goddess, the dude, your higher self, your cosmic home, whatever that is, pouring light down into your aura. Now this light can be any color that you want, any color that you need it to be, so allow it to be what it is, because whatever it shows up as is what it be for you. So notice what color it is. and it pours down, and as it hits your aura, it starts to soak in. So that bubble that's around you is permeable. It can be filled with light. And let that light be thick and creamy so that as it pours down your aura, it can pour down the outside of your aura, but it also soaks in on the inside and pours down all the way into your aura, all the way to the bottom, around your feet, underneath you, and it starts filling up your aura space. Filling up, filling up. Notice what texture that is. Is it foamy? Is it creamy? Is it thick, like I mentioned? Is it gooey? What is it? What color is it? And as it's filling up your aura, so it's going to fill up your whole aura. So you're going to be covered in this light, in this bubble that you're in. What does it feel like in your body? Maybe it feels like nothing, and that's okay. But maybe it feels like something. So just notice what's happening as your aura fills up, and knowing that as your aura fills up with this exact light that you need, whatever color it is, whatever texture it is, whatever density it is, whatever temperature it is, it's exactly what you need. And as it is filling up, it's repairing all the spaces in your aura, and it's bringing it back into full integrity. So any places that you have little rips and tears, it heals those, it closes those up. Any places where there's weakness, it strengthens. So your whole aura, it's filling up, filling up, filling up. Let it fill up. And then I want you to take your hand. So it's surrounding you already as it's filling up, because your aura surrounds you. It fills up your whole self. But I want you to take your hands and scoop it up and put it over your head. So scooping up the light, so you're kind of circulating it around your body, but in a slow sort of way. So scooping it up, putting it around your body. If you want to scoop it like up your arms, like as if you were in the bathtub, scooping it up, letting it clear your chakras. Just giving yourself a nice warm bath in the light that showed up for you. Okay? And notice yourself now. Notice if you feel clearer, if you feel lighter, if you feel calmer, if you feel more grounded, if you feel more centered and balanced. Hi, Tiffany. And take that feeling with you, because it's that feeling, it's that experience when you are, hi niece, when you are centered and grounded and within yourself and within your own resources, that you can face whatever comes. You can figure out your next step. You have access to your intuition. So that is our grounding for today. So thank you for joining me. If you would like to do more studies of this, if you want to know more about clearing your own energy, if you want to work on your own energetic integrity so that you are in your own power, then send me a message and let's chat and let's figure out how to make that work for you. Okay? I have classes, I have coaching, I can help you out however you want that. Okay. So we're doing this every day through Friday the 27th. 12 o'clock noon Central Time, and we will do something different tomorrow, so come back and get grounded with me. Love to everybody. Bye. Thanks, Judith.